Cool.
What's up, y'all?
Ooh, we got Facebook going too. Hell yeah. Cool.
Happy Tuesday, y'all.
SellerAmp Seller Hour, Tuesday, 4 p.m. edition per usual. Every Tuesday, 4 p.m. Eastern, we answer your Amazon questions and would love to help you guys out with anything you guys need, so on and so forth here. Let's see. We got some of you guys in here in the chat too as well.
Absolutely. Yeah, let us know who we got in chat. If you're watching on the replay, make sure you grab a SellerAmp free trial so you can start sourcing products as well. We've also both got awesome, super detailed free courses that we posted on our YouTube channel this year. So no excuse to not know what you're doing, not have a good game plan. Dive into that, just kind of start practicing, spend some money ASAP, and get the ball rolling in 2025. It's been fun to see lots of you guys flex on the sales and that kind of stuff you got rolling in already. So we're excited to see how many of y'all are going to crush it in 2025. Just like 2024 is pretty good as well.
Yeah, and guys, we had a incredibly good free live class last week. We have another one we're doing January 22nd too. So I would really, really recommend getting registered for that. It doesn't cost a dime. Miles, can I ungate brands with an individual planned account? I don't think so, Ibrahim. I really don't think so. I'm going to Google it real quick. You can't, Warner, right?
I lean towards no, but there's like no reason to have an individual account, to be honest.
Exactly.
You're gonna sell more than 40 items, so like it loses you money. Facts. What up, C-Rock? What's up for the hustle? What's up,
Navi?
What's up, guys? What's up, Alex? Freddie?
I got an invalid tracking rate, but I bought the label on Amazon. You sure you did on that, PD, bro? I don't know how that would happen. Have my first 2 items on the way. Cool. Yeah, get it up ASAP, right? Get it up ASAP there. Do you guys have organizing the business part in the free course, like Google Sheets, QuickBooks, accounting? Yes. Yeah, that's like the big thing. So like basically it's going to go into, what you need to get started, then how to use the initial softwares, right? Keep on SellerAmp, then actually winning products, right? Organization, and then as well as organization, and then also how to actually scale the business too. Because Warner and I are 2 of the only talking heads on the internet. I'd even go as like very, very few that have actually gone ahead and done this, right? So we know what it takes to not only start your Amazon business, which is, relatively simple, right? But then to how to actually grow. Do you use VQ for FBM? Yes. Yeah. That's very, very helpful right there.
When you're submitting an invoice, keep getting close this account. Yeah, that's normal, Cyrus. Just open a new case and then rename the PDF file. It'll look like a new document to Amazon. They're just like somebody a while back didn't actually look at it. They clicked a button and then it tricked the system into thinking you're submitting bad info basically. So just open a new case. You'll be good.
Yeah, and if you guys are getting auto denied ever, I also have a special auto deny guide as I can send you guys on Discord too, so you could just like DM me on Discord. The Facebook group and the Discord links are both in the description. Can you explain subcategories? Not really something that benefits you at all to know, but basically they're just subcategories on Amazon, so that way customers can search products more in detail. You don't have to worry about subcategories at all, though. I'm getting on. Okay, Cyrus, hit your boys' Discord DMs. Cyrus, hit your boys' Discord DMs. Appreciate you, Noah. We should hit a TikTok live sometimes, man. Sometime. Do we add the tax and shipping when analyze the product on SellerAmp? If you set it up in your settings correctly, it's actually automatic. So watch my SellerAmp tutorial I posted a couple days ago on YouTube, but it's like kinda, but you should just do it in your settings so it's automatic. So either way, yes. There's the manual way to do it, and there's the automatic way to do it. So it's kind of up to you which one you want to do. Where can I get the auto ungate list? Go to my latest video. I just posted an auto ungate tutorial today. Just sent my first shipment RA to Amazon FBA, waiting on my OA to arrive. Bang. Yes, sir.
Let's go, Mike.
Yeah, MFA. That's what's up.
Good work, man. What up, Rakin? How we living? Smash the like button for the boys. Absolutely. What up, Steve? I've been liking the fitness progress, Steve. It's cool to see.
That facts. Yeah, facts.
Good work, man.
That's Steve. I be liking the stories too, but obviously want to get some public recognition too. But I always like on the stories. My SellerAmp hasn't worked well. Whenever I go on an Amazon listing and hit the SellerAmp icon, it won't come up. Any advice? Weird. Are you sure you have it on your browser? It sounds like you do if the logo shows. Hit up support@selleramp.com or just support on SellerAmp's website. Nate, and we'll take a look at that for you because we haven't seen that happen with anyone else. What are your favorite categories? Wherever your natural interests lie, I would say, right? Whatever you'll have the most fun sourcing that you already know, really well, right? So if you're a woman really into makeup, do makeup. If you like basketball, shoes and clothing probably make a lot of sense. You know, you might have a specific sporting good you like or sport you like.
Yep. See, Amazon's requested 100 to ungate. Yeah, just submit 10 on those, Brian. I've been ripping 10-unit invoices, and they're still working. No biggie. And then if it is a really good brand, you can always just get 100, be profitable.
Okay, so Kevin says, got ungated in Luminex, went to list my item through Boxum, and my product was regated. It probably wasn't. You probably just need to do both the brand and the category on that, Kevin. What's up, Aaron? Yeah, just keep resubmitting and beef up the application, Ibrahim. So like add in other parts of the purchase documentation, right? So shipping email, delivery email, picture of the product. You know what I mean? A bunch of extra stuff in there.
Yep. When you list on Amazon, says your account does not qualify. So yeah, Mark. So you just need to get ungated in that brand. So just submit a ungating request. You just click the button that says apply to sell. You'll be good to go.
Yep. And then yeah, if you guys want to, so like there's kind of two types of, or there's not kind of, there are two types of products with that stuff, right? There's items where you do need to submit the ungate, like Gap, and then there's some brands that'll automatically approve you, like Stafford, right? Either way, you can go ahead and sell any of that stuff though on there. What's up, Joseph? BD bro in the cut too. Can I do FBM from Africa or FBM from Africa to sell in the USA? You'd have to do
Probably not.
FBA. Yeah, you should look into becoming a VA CROC potentially, or any type of service based.
That would probably be some expensive FBM shipping there.
Incredibly expensive, yeah.
Well, Lagos to New Orleans FBM label.
Yeah. How do I know my cost per shipping per pound? How to lower it? Yeah. So once you've done a couple FBA shipments through Boxum, you'll know your per pound pretty clearly, right? And then you'll know what to use to estimate in SellerAmp. Yeah.
It's probably going to be like 60 to 90 cents a pound, somewhere in there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, here we go. I've checked 200 products on one account, but for every product Amazon is asking for invoices. Even though those listings have new sellers selling them, tell me how I can revolve it. Submit email receipts and invoices, man, and nicely get them approved on that. But just for the banter, Ali, plug in the brands I'm about to put in the chat here. Stafford, 32 Degrees, Athletic Works, etc. And you'll get that on there. Those will automatically approve you. How do I get a private message, you guys? I've tried via IG. L and Darren, what's your IG? We typically answer all our DMs. So I can take a look at that right now for you.
Yep. Yeah, I would just move on, Mike. Yeah. Let's see. One thing for boosting sales in Q1. Yeah. So anything that was already working in Q4, most of those things are still going to be selling pretty well. And then now just kind of focus on anything that might be, like more New Year's centric, right? So it's probably less, chocolates and that kind of stuff. It's probably a little bit less sales volume on that. Still plenty of sales on that, but just think about what sports are coming up, what trends are popping off, what products have you seen on TikTok recently, that kind of thing.
What's up? What up, James? Anyone else getting slapped with their turns? Yeah, exactly. That's part of it being January. Yeah. How does Boxum work? How's it better? Should I talk to my prep center about it? Yeah, watch a tutorial of the Boxum shipment flow, and you'll pretty quickly see it in there. And we got a ton of stuff coming soon as well with that too. I had the same question. I deal and view on Twitter. All right, Lucas, tell me your Twitter, and I'll take a look at it right now. I don't think I've been missing DMs. I like to say I've been watching your videos for about a year. Just send my first OA shipment. Hey, it's never too late to get started. Good work, and let's get after it.
Yep. Anyone else getting slapped with the turns? Yeah, it is returnuary. That's why they call it that. Although mine haven't been as bad as I expected. So hopefully it eases up a little bit for you guys. But that's why it's important to just make sure you got plenty of profit baked in and ROI is looking good, all that kind of stuff when you're actually sourcing. So you can afford a couple returns or two. You can if you guys are kind of hitting scale and you want to get really in the weeds on it, you can go in and figure out your average cost of a return and then bake that into your sourcing decisions, basically. So for a lot of you guys, it's probably going to be anywhere from like $2 to $3 per unit if it's a high return category, like shoes or one of those.
What up, Ethan? If my cartons weigh less than stated in the shipping plan, will Amazon have a problem with it? Nah. About to send my first FBA shipment since July. Damn, you've been Chad scaling that. Yeah. Get some FBA in the mix too. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. We'll. Yeah, let me know. I'll just drop me another message. Yeah, there's a lot of people hitting the DMs. Sorry if we missed you there.
Yeah, you get a viral reel or two and it gets put up. I actually know exactly how that happens.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. How can I handle Amazon ungating if I live in Brazil, but my store is in the US? Can I use a prep center / friend address as the ship to address and my Brazilian address to the billing? Yes. Or just use whatever address is on your Amazon US account, ideally right there, but you can also add additional addresses to your account. Yeah, Amazon knows some people are doing it internationally too. On that. What's up, guys? Your content has helped. Of course, Shelby, happy to
that looks like a good vibe there too. Yeah.
The couple
chilling out by the lake.
Yeah, Shelby, you or my bad, Shelby, you should meet MFA. He was in here earlier. MFA, you still in here? Mike's Fishing Adventures here. MFA.
Do a little fishing, do a little product sourcing.
Yeah,
not too bad. How do you know if you should or shouldn't reorder the product to sell again? I mean, if it's still profitable, Alex, then buy it again, right? That's basically the kind of the only decision you got to make. That or like there's a huge recent increase in seller count. Like think the price is going to go down. Seasonality changed a little bit, anything like that. But generally, if it's still profitable, then buy it again. Yeah.
Where do you buy labels? Amazon and Pirate Ship. Yeah. Oh, okay. MFA in the cut. Okay, MFA's in the cut here. MFA's in the cut. So yeah, MFA, you and Shelp should swap Discords or something like that. As a newer seller in FBA, please advise which is better, starting retail arbitrage or wholesaling, and how much does each need to start? Definitely retail and online arbitrage, right? Retail and online arbitrage, you'll need like $500 for RA, 1,000 to 2,000 for OA, right? And then for wholesale, you'll need more like 3, 5, 10K. Yeah. Buy labels through Pirate Ship and Amazon. Yeah.
How can you find the number to contact Amazon? Let them know you'll be switching to LLC. Yeah, good question, Ronnie. You don't necessarily need to call them on that. Just open a case, and I'll just like spam other usually whenever I'm changing like account info, and just let them know. That's a good PSA for all of you guys. If you ever you formed your LLC or you want to change the bank account the stuff pays out to, just open a case with Amazon. Let them know that you're actually the one changing it. Otherwise, they might think you got hacked or something and shut your store down until they hear from you again, just so you don't accidentally get a bunch of your money siphoned off to somebody else's bank account if it wasn't you.
What's up, fellas? My daughter home from school, getting some extra help prepping on my FBA.
Here you go.
We're not going to tell the labor authorities. Right?
Maybe go get some ice cream or something after it. Call it even. I like it.
Should I just list those and see what happens? So Freddie, unfortunately, the Hot Wheels brand is probably going to need ungating. So you'll need to go ahead and do that. But other than that, man, yeah, hit the ground running, man. If all you guys who are beginners, like you can list your old used books today. You know what I mean? Completely too. And if you want a really, really good rundown on getting going with the stuff, guys, we have the free class next Wednesday, not tomorrow, but the Wednesday after that. You guys should all tap in for it. It's linked in the bio. It's also linked in the description. And we have our Facebook group and our free Discord too. How many procs should I try to buy in the beginning, try to ungate when I'm getting started? No, you're not going to try to buy stuff. You're not going to try to ungate. You're going to buy stuff and you're going to ungate it right there. And you're going to need 10 plus per brand to go ahead and do that. But there's a lot of automatic approval brands like Stafford and 32 Degrees and Athletic Works that if you go ahead and list them right now, they're going to ask you to apply to sell. You click that. They're going to ask you to request approval. You click that, and then you'll be able to list them from the get-go.
Yep. There's an Amazon warehouse near you. Can you drop the boxes off over there? Unfortunately, not. You do have to ship it through Amazon. Just use a little box and shipment there. It would be fun, but otherwise there'd be like mopeds and Honda Accords rolling up next to the semis, taking their 1 or 2 boxes to the fulfillment center. It makes sense why you can't, but it would be nice.
What does ungating mean? Yeah, so basically when you're a newer seller, Amazon restricts you temporarily from selling certain things because they want you to prove that the items you're buying are legit, certain, typically counterfeited products. Yeah. Want to ungate. Good idea. Yeah, no, Alex, I mean, check the YouTube video I posted today, man. It's going to give you 100 plus brands you can unlock today just with auto ungating, man.
Yeah. Watching while in high school. I like it. Yeah, get a little something light. Good vibes. Get a little hustle in. You'll I mean, if you make like $1,000, $2,000 a month on Amazon, then you're the richest kid in high school. So I mean, I like it. Good vibes.
They were all Q4 procs. How do I scale? Find other stuff that's profitable, man, Shell. Find other stuff that's profitable, right? Watch Warner's free course. Watch my free course. You're going to pretty quickly see probably between those 30 to 50 examples of good profitable procs, take those examples, the lessons learned in terms of making them good, and then storefront stock there and find other items. How many sales drafts start generating where I won't be gated in most products anymore? Like 10K plus is where you start to get a lot of new auto ungates. But don't let that be a barrier. You know what I mean? Like it's very easy to go ahead and do, and you should just, go ahead and lock that in. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Try to do in the free USPS pickup game change. Yeah, exactly, James. Yeah. I didn't even know you could schedule pickups for like way too long. So I was taking like one package off to the post office on the way to college and that kind of thing.
That is important character building. You feel it. You feel the business. That's why RA is so good for beginners, because you feel it and you see it. And you get some positive feedback immediately. Can you answer my question, please? Yes. What was your question? Thank you. I don't think I see your question there. No longer 32 degrees. Really interesting. Okay.
Yeah. Well, just look at the other brands that people who sell 32 degrees or Stafford or any of those, and their stores are going to be full of other brands that are beginner friendly. Just rip through the storefront with SellerAmp there, and you start finding lots of good stuff.
Yeah, that's 100% true. The more you source, the more you find. Yeah, that's 100% true.
Yeah, you have some products in inventory that say reserved and FC transfer. Are they still available to the customer? So yeah, what it'll show on the Amazon listing is that your delivery date is really like delayed. You can still sell some of those. You just generally won't, because there's usually going to be an FBA seller who's in stock or an FBM seller who can get it there quicker. I've definitely made some sales that happen like immediately after you ship it in, though. Like during like typically peak months, back to school, you're shipping in backpacks, or Christmas, you're sending in toys, that kind of thing.
Oh, wait, this has actually become a low-key tradition. Bro said, what happened to B Flips and the rest? So B Flips is in South America completing side quests. And then Jimmy FBA, it was actually his birthday a couple of days ago. So per last year, if you tweet happy birthday, Jimmy FBA, I'll send you a lead. You just got to tag me and you got to tag Jimmy. I'll put a link to his page. What should I look at today if I want to start? Watch our free courses. Watch some content on the SellerAmp YouTube. Get SellerAmp 2 weeks free and get rock and rolling. And go out and do some retail arbitrage next couple of days too. It's clearance season, right? So more's on clearance than any other time of the year right now, right? So it's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, hear people saying Amazon FBA is getting hard. Yeah, people have been saying Amazon FBA is too hard or saturated or all that kind of thing since I started in 2018 and Miles started shortly after that. People are going to be saying it 5 years from now. Everything is hard if you let it be hard, or if you're not putting in effort and you're not, talking to people that are taking it seriously, that kind of stuff, right? If you're making it hard on yourself, if you are, connected, you're hanging out, you're on stream today, so that's a good start, right? There's lots of people in chat that probably want to make some connections. You can ask us anything you want to know, and then you just got to kind of get after it. There's everything is saturated or dead if you let it be, right? But there's money to be made basically everywhere.
For RA, when I scan a product with SellerAmp, say it's a bar of soap with an ace on already, that product I would have to buy 10. If it says gated, Aaron, yes. If not, then no. How to get your VAs around buying large orders from the site that blocked your checkout. You got to get creative with that, man. Yeah, if you're getting order cancels from a site you really like. First things first, though, when you get order cancels somewhere is like hit them up and ask them if it's due to order cancel, if it's due to anti-reseller, or they just think you're doing fraud, right? And so that's important to get clarity on that and then act accordingly. Yeah,
Slim, if you're really in the weeds, you got a VA buying and stuff, that's awesome. First of all, they're going to need a virtual machine that can get access to US IP address. There's some tools that you can use to basically remote access into a US computer. Otherwise, like a lot of sites are going to think if you're buying from the Philippines, it's like fraud. That's why I hire Americans to buy for me. It's one of the, it just makes it a little bit easier.
Not sure if you guys saw this question about polybags. Does every item need a polybag? No. Yeah, only if Amazon requires it. Tips on how to scale from zero success with high capital. Do it for a while and find like-minded people to work with, right? That's like kind of like the two foundational components to it. Kyle, but watch a bunch of YouTube videos and take action, man. If you got high capital, you might want to consider investing in formal help too, as well. And then all of you guys watching this should totally join us next Wednesday for the free live class too. It's next Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern. So not tomorrow, Wednesday, but the Wednesday after that.
How to scale from zero with high capital. So, if you have a lot of capital right now, then you can afford to pay to learn mistakes, right? So you should put down more money on a lot of different products than the average Amazon seller can. Invest in the tools you need right away, that kind of stuff. Because like time is your premium if you have plenty of money. So you need to shortcut as many things as you can. So less time spent. So you're using SellerAmp to keep it a source, that kind of thing, right? Shipping stuff in with Boxem. You're placing a lot of test orders on several different items every day. Even if it's not like home run type products, if it looks like it could be profitable and stay profitable, then buy it. And then if it doesn't stay profitable, that's fine, because you can look back and learn a lot from that. If you were like more capital restrained, you got to be a little more careful and buy smaller, that kind of thing.
That's facts. How long do FBA shipments take in January? Typically like 1 to 3 weeks, depending on fulfillment center. Stuck spending hours every day sourcing and not getting much done. Any tips? Yeah. So you're looking at the correct products as long as they sell quick. You're just not taking full advantage of the discounts that exist for those certain retailers, right? So like if you look for items at Gap Factory, and you're doing storefront stocking, you're going to see Gap items come from Gap Factory, but pretty much nothing is going to be profitable if you're not using discounted gift cards and you're not using the 20% coupon code that shows on the bottom of the screen. Each supplier's like that. There's some tip or trick that makes those items good, and you got to implement.
Yep. Yeah, that's not true, Matthew. You can still use invoices and all that kind of stuff. What point did you realize you needed a VA? Yeah, so I was already making pretty good money. I knew exactly where I would spend more time if I had it. I was like full time in college, that kind of thing. So I was already selling like 20, 30K a month. I knew what I needed help with, and I knew how to train somebody how to go spend their time for me, basically. So that's when you'll know. Like if you're like, man, I wish I had an extension of me right now. I wish I had another 8 hours, and this is exactly what I would do, and I have plenty of money to spend. Then it's probably start to time to think about it.
Like, nah, is using gift cards allowed? Nah, it's completely against the rules, and we recommend it because we want your business to crash and burn, and we want you to lose tons of money. Yeah, of course it's allowed. What extension do you use for coupons? My favorites are Capital One Shopping and Coupon Birds for coupons, and then Rakuten and Top Cash Back on the cash back side of things. Yeah.
Resolve invoice ish. So there shouldn't really if Amazon ever thinks that you're not submitting the right info, just submit more information or submit the same thing again. Where can you find legit VAs? I've hired the majority of mine from onlinejobs.ph. You can also just like put the feelers out on social media if you have any max rater FBA or whatever you want to go with on Instagram or Twitter, that kind of thing. One of the many reasons to have a social presence is easy to kind of draw people to you. That I've hired some people from social media that followed me just because I knew that they'd probably be a little bit more educated, or at least know how I like to do things. If you do that too, it makes it a lot easier as well.
Yep. Has Rakuten not deactivated you? It has, and then on a new account it's been chilling. But yeah, you want to diversify the cash.
Mine's still thriving. That is
incredible. I made like $100,000 off it.
Yeah, I use Top Cashback for the most part though, so I probably haven't gone as crazy with purchases.
Oh, we got the first entrance for the happy birthday, Jimmy.
What up, Lauren? Good to see you. Appreciate you. Can you elaborate on tactics to avoid order cancellations? I mean, if you're buying outside the US, then yeah, you need to look like your computer's in the US. Beyond that though, and you guys, if you get order cancels, then start switching up payment method. So PayPal, virtual card, credit card number, discounted gift card, see which one they'll accept. Start jigging the address. You basically just like change up information in the address, but it's still the same address. So one main street becomes one main ST, so on, right? So if any like really basic automated systems are just scraping a text match, then it's not going to match anymore. Just there's a couple things you try. Payment method is usually the biggest one though.
Yep. Yeah. Apple Pay, Google Pay. Do you stay on the listing that the sellers keep tanking prices? Well, you don't really have a choice if you have it, right? But you don't buy more, you know what I mean, unless it's making you money. You know what I mean?
Yep. What up, Natalie?
Germany. Appreciate you,
Good
Natalie.
to see you again.
Oh, yeah, Natalie. I watched those. I might have to watch that after this of the YouTubers climbing those thing.
It reminds you every time.
Every time, dude. Because she brings up being from Germany. Yeah. For example, 6 units, 200. I see that there's then 12. Not sure what you mean in terms of do I buy double each week? No. Figure out how many you're selling per day of that ASIN, and buy a little bit longer supply each time. That's going to give you really good context on reading Kiva charts and knowing the data over time.
Yep. Any full-time working moms in here? No, Lauren, check out Sam FBA. Sam FBA. She is a mom. She did like over $1 million in less than her first year. We both have videos with her. She's got a good social media, that kind of thing.
Yep. Yeah, it's a bunch of on the Buy Box Bandits podcast too, as well. Do you recommend to open a business bank account for your LLC? Yeah, I think you're actually low key required to. Like, I'm sure I don't know how enforced it is, but I think you are formally, like, you have to if you have for an LLC. 7 p.m. tonight. Nah, 7 p.m. next Wednesday. Yeah, so not tomorrow, but the Wednesday after that. Where are you reading the other chats from? I got the TikTok stream going as well too.
We're live on three channels as well. So yeah. Any new dads in here? Congrats, man. Yeah, congrats. So when you said that your days are just fishing and sourcing products, then really you meant that your days are 20% that and 80% taking care of the the new little guy or gal. That's congrats. Would you risk to buy stuff with private label alert? So that just means that it historically does not have very many sellers on the listing, and you should just dig in and make sure that the consistent sellers are not the brand themselves or like a huge company that's like privately partnered with that brand. And you can check that by opening 3 to 5 listings on that brand and see how reseller friendly they look.
And it's the 4th time I've tried. What should I do? Yeah, so you actually typically will get declined 5 to 10 times per brand. So you haven't even submitted enough yet on that, Fernando. But you'll get approved.
Yeah, you're good.
You'll get approved. Trust me. Next Wednesday. Yes, next Wednesday. The order limit there. Was wondering about what other hacks to get my orders through. Ooh, interesting. Slim Strat. I think you just got to find some more bulk friendly websites, Slim Strat. So there's a ton of suppliers that carry a lot. And when you see those storefronts that have 500 plus ASINs, that's typically when you start to see people that have really nicely delegated their business. Can't wait to watch all your videos. Sounds amazing. I'm from Scotland, so hopefully you can make it work. Nah, not hopefully, man. Make that decision. You know what I'm saying? Like, if other people can do it, you can too, man. You know what I mean? Other people can do it, you can too. So if you have 60 tries to ungate something from Kohl's, should I? So you've like really fired away on that a lot. Should I wait a week or two before trying again? Nah, just do a different ASIN, honestly. Yeah.
Yeah, just switch something up. Commuting at 4 a.m. That's wild, man. You're a hardworking man. I like it. What do you think it'd be worth it to go to trade shows? Yeah, good question, Derek. So ASD March is fine. If you're like local, it's not bad. The one in August is a lot bigger. It'll have more suppliers, and both of us will be there. Lots of other Amazon sellers go to the one in August. So there's like cool events you can attend after the show days and stuff. That's always good. And then there'll also be Miami Sellers Conference at the beginning or end of May, something like that. That's always good every year as well.
If the platform gets banned, then how do we connect? Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, our Facebook group, many places. You just search Full Smiles. But obviously, I hope it doesn't get banned. Yeah. Sorry, so you're just in an auto denial loop, which will occasionally happen. I'll send you the auto denial guide. I've done 5 ASINs and even tried Yankee Candle invoice. Well, exactly. Yeah, and once again, you just got stuck in. You're very far down the probability curve of that brand. There's some brands that are going to approve you instantly. Just randomly. Can you point your best videos on storefront search with SellerAmp? There's like an hour-long segment in my free course you should watch on that. Thoughts on private label? Oh, private label is excellent. Yeah. Now, if you see the private label alert on SellerAmp, don't automatically avoid that item. What you need to do is look at the names of the sellers on that listing and identify whether or not if that seller's the brand. If there's only one seller and it's the brand, you probably want to avoid that. Yeah.
Yeah, just keep it up, Revelations. You'll be good. Can you find info on the trade? Yeah, Lauren, just look up ASD trade show, and then for actually like landing wholesale accounts and stuff, local trade shows are going to be better. There's a ton of Amazon sellers at ASD. It's honestly more just like an Amazon networking get together at this point. If you can go to like more niche or local trade shows, there'll be a lot less Amazon sellers, so you'll have a higher success rate in terms of like opening accounts.
How do I start? Go on YouTube and watch my free course, watch some of our SellerAmp content, Fields of Profit content, right? And you'll learn pretty quickly there. I don't even have a seller account. Oh, you can get a seller account in the next 5 minutes though, on that. Cool, right? So appreciate you guys tapping in a little SellerAmp Seller Hour again, right? Very, very important. We got lots of free resource for you guys, right? We got our SellerAmp Facebook group. You guys can check that out in the description. We have our free Discord as well. right? And then the best Amazon education on the internet is going to be at the free live class that we got going down next Wednesday. So I'm going to put a link for that in the chat for you guys on YouTube, right? And then if you're watching on TikTok, tap in with us at the link in bio. So that's going to be January 22nd. I got denied with an invoice and they said I can't do another one until next week. Nah, just keeps them in. Just keeps them in. You'll be good to go on that. Yep. Cool. All right, guys. So appreciate y'all tapping in. As always, please hit our DMs if you guys got any questions. We got tons of good content on SellerAmp page. The SellerAmp Instagram has been putting out a lot of like really fun content to you. So you guys ought to watch, or you guys ought to follow the SellerAmp Instagram too and everything. And we'll see you guys next one. Thanks so much for tuning in. And most importantly, we'll see you guys on Wednesday, the 22nd for the free live class at 7 p.m. Eastern.
Absolutely. Let's spend some money on products today, folks.
Oh yeah.
Let's have a good rest of the day. See you guys.
See y'all later. Be great.